and thank you all for coming back today. So in today's lab, we're going to create users and groups in Microsoft Entra ID, and then assign Azure role-based access controls roles at different scopes. So there's three tasks in mind that I have. First task is we'll create an internal cloud user and a security group in Microsoft Entra ID. And the second and last task is we'll then switch to the Azure portal and assign role-based access control roles at the resource group scope, and at the resource scope. So you can clearly see how permissions inherit from parent to child resources. From parent to child resources basis like a hierarchy when you think of it, a management group followed by subscription, followed by a resource group, followed by resource. This is a core concept and it shows up constantly in real life Azure administrations. So let's get started. So for this, we're going to start off actually in the admin center. We're going to go home. I'm going to switch this. So this is currently my tenant. So what a tenant is basically it holds your users in your users and your roles in here. And you can see like an overview of what's going on. So now after that, we're going to switch back over to Azure, and we're going to go to users, and then now we're going to see the type of users. So you have three types of users. You have the ones that are created in cloud, which is called one second. Cloud is called quote unquote cloud identities, and that's users that only exist in the cloud, the users that are originating in the cloud, followed by directory synchronized. We don't have any of that right now, but that's basically you have an on-prem and you migrate them through like Azure Connect sync to the cloud. But I don't have an on-prem center at the moment. And last but not least, you have guest users. Guest users are people you collaborate with. Like if you're working on a project and you need to invite an external project user or contractor, you will get assigned them a guest user. So now I'm going to create a new internal cloud user. So I'm going to say create a new user. Then what I'll call it, say AZ104. I'm currently studying for the AZ104 / user 1. Alright, and for the display name, I'll say AZ104 user 1. And I'm going to just auto generate the password for the time being. Properties, AZ, last name, 104. I'll skip the rest of the stuff for now. Assignments, we'll skip that. We'll go to review and create. Everything looks good, so we're going to create it. So we just hit the refresh button, and our user is right there. So now I'll create a security group named IT Lab Admins, and I'll set myself as the group owner, and then I'll add user AZ104 user 1 as the guest user, well, as the user. So we're going to go to groups. So and from here, we're going to hit new group. It's going to be a security type group, and then we're going to name this group IT Lab Admins. Alrighty, we're going to just hit create. Oh, I actually have two. I'm going to just make a whole new group. Make it a unique name. Let's see. IT. Let's say IT Real Lab Admins. Alrighty. For the time being, we'll just use that. Alright, we're going to use this right here. And now, from here, what you'll see is I've made the account, and what we're going to do now is we're going to add people into here. Alrighty. Then we're going to go to members, add members, and I'm going to add the member that this one right here, AZ104 user. We're going to add him right here. All right, so now you see if you go to add members, go to add members and you can choose who you want to be inside that group. Now we're going to create a resource group. So once this is fine, we're going to create a resource group now. So we're going to go over resource groups. And then from this resource group, we're going to create, let's see, RGC 104 RBAC, said 44 at the end. All right, review and create. Everything looks fine. We're going to create it. All right, let's see. We're going to refresh this. Did it not go through? I believe it went through. Let's see. All right, and it's right here. So this is our resource group and everything. And now to demonstrate resource level scope, we need to at least have one resource inside of the resource group. So I will start by creating a storage account and then using mostly like default settings for this. Oof, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. So now we're gonna say look up storage. Ooh, excuse me. Oof. Alrighty. So we're gonna go to storage accounts. Overview. Alrighty. We're gonna go to the resource group first. Sorry about that. Alright, here we go here. We're gonna hit create. Then we'll scroll down. I'll just search it up, it's easier. Storage account. Alrighty. So we're going to create a storage account. And for the storage account, we're going to give it storage account 1, preferred storage, lowercase, storage account 1, 4, 5. Sheesh. Storage account and money sign. It should be good now. For this, we're going to choose Azure Blob Storage. We're going to go with standard and geo redundancy for right now. Next, we'll go to advanced. Everything is fine. Networking. For this, we'll just leave it for everything as default. We're going to go to review and create. What is failing right here? All right, let's see. Design storage. All right, this is fine. All right, so we'll keep it like that. We'll say design storage and we're going to hit create. So once this creates, then I'll assign roles directly into the storage account itself. Alrighty, waiting for this to load. I feel like with role-based access control inside Azure, they do a great job in terms of listing out the steps. In terms of, you can either make a custom role, give someone the least privilege that they need, no more, no less, and that's a great thing for this type of environment. So now what we're going to do to assign it is we are currently in the storage account. We're going to go to the IM section. The IM section here allows you for role assignments. And then you can see the roles as well in terms of if you want to assign someone a container, reader, or excuse me, contributor, reader, or anything else in here, you can give them that role. Deny assignments, classic admins, but for right now, excuse me, we'll go to role assignments. Click add, add a role assignment. So for this, I'll just say contributor. We're going to add contributor. Let's see. We'll just choose this one for the sake of time. Alrighty. Hit next. So you see the selected roles up here. And now what I can do is add a member. So basically me adding a member for this role assignment is going to give them what they need to be able to do this role. So I hit select, reviewers assign. So I see that AZ104 user 1 is able to access this, and which I want. So we're going to hit review and assign. So now we're going to go back. I'm going to refresh. So we can see right here now that the user has actually been assigned for this resource. And this is the privilege that they have been given, containers app contributor. So thank you for watching this lab, and that's all I have for you. Have a great one.